everyone. Happy New Year's. I am so excited today just to wish you a Happy New Year's. I pray that God continues to bless you in abundance. As we leave 2024, and I've been saying here lately that, as we exit, EXIT, as we exit 2024, there might be some things that we need to exit out of 2024 to bring in and enter into 2025. Because entering into 2025, there's some expectations that we have. But instead of our expectations, let's look to what God has for us in 2025. He has some mighty things. There's some things that you all have started that you've not finished due to whatever. Sometimes we're just, what can I say? Sometimes we just plain out procrastinate. And I know that word quite well, procrastinate. But let's go into 2025 knowing that we're going to accomplish the purpose that God has set aside for each one of us. It's a special time when you exit out of the 2024 and you enter into the new year 2025. There's some things that we have desires of, there's some things that we need, there's some things that we want. But at the end of the day, let God do God. Let God do God. He's got it. He's got this, He's got that, He's got it all. And all we have to do is just trust Him and know that He's working on our behalf. So I hope on this day whatever your plans are, whether it's going out and having a good time, whether it's going to church and having a good time, whether it's being quiet and staying home, enjoy. Whatever it is, enjoy what God has given you to do. Because remember, He's there. We're in His presence. He's in our presence. We're in His presence. He resides within us. So know that whatever we do, He's guiding us along. He's helping us. So just don't choose to ignore Him. Embrace God as He embraces us. And as 2025 unfolds, as it will in the next several hours, it's going to unfold, and we're going to be all a part of that. And there's some things that I mentioned, there's some things that we need to exit out of. And only you and only I know what those things are. But whether it's you need to look for that new position, whether you need to make those doctor appointments so that you can be physically fit, whether it's a way of looking at your wellness in totality, wellness financially, wellness physically, wellness spiritually, whether it needs to be all of those, right? It needs to be everything. We need to look at our physical. We need to make those doctor appointments in January so that we make sure so that we can tackle what we might not want to do. But if there's some things we need to tackle, if it means that we have to eat less, it means we have to exercise on a regular basis, let's tackle it. I don't do New Year's resolutions. I just don't. Because for some reason, when you do New Year's resolutions, it seems as though you just, they're good for January and then you don't do it. So I prefer to say, let's enhance our lifestyle for 2025. And enhancing means taking care of yourselves so that you can be the best you that you can be. And then you can be your best in your purpose for Him, the God that we serve. It's something that you have to think about, because we have to be intentional about what we want to accomplish. So if we're thinking about, I need to do a little bit better and not have as many sweets, you got to be intentional. You can't buy them. You can't buy them in your house. You just cannot have them. It's real simple, right? And when we're thinking about exercising, every single day that we rise, we have to get up and make time for that which we need to do when it comes to exercise. I'm pausing. I think that music's too loud. Hold on. You see, I'm a music buff. I love music. So I've always got music playing, always, nonstop. Anyway, what I wanted to say next is that we have to stay physically fit. So we have to be intentional about that physical fitness. We have to do that walking. We need to exercise. Some of you are really diligent about your exercise, but then you might be lax in something else. Maybe it's your finances that you're not doing so well. See, it all goes together. Everything. We all have to create this balance in our lives to make us move forward. You know my line, hashtag keep it moving. We have to be in balance in every aspect of our lives. So exercise so you're physically fit. Eat properly so that you stay physically fit. That's part of it. Make those doctor appointments and then adhere to what the doctor says. So many times the doctor says, I'm guilty of this. The doctor says do ABC and you do it for a minute and then you get lax. So that's something that we just have to stay in control of. We got to make sure that we make that happen. So spiritually fit. You gotta read. You gotta read your word. You gotta get in your prayer closet. You got to stay in your prayer closet. And when I say stay in your prayer closet, I'm talking about you say your prayers in the morning, you have your communion time with God, but when you're driving to work, when you're driving to school, when you're driving to play, whatever you're doing, you can lift up a word. Say, Lord, I need some help right now. You may not even know you need help, but you need help. Believe me, you do. We all need some help. We're all in this thing together. We're all in this journey together, so you need some help. And I noticed I forgot to say, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Like, subscribe, share. Anyway, the other thing is, we talked about physical, spiritual, and I want to talk a little bit about our mental health. Our mental health is so important. So, as you read and meditate, that's going to help your mental health. But as well, there's a couple things else, other things you can do too. That physical exercise helps with our mental health, keeps things moving. And then also, I've mentioned this before, but if you need to see a therapist, January is a great time to start. January is a great time to start and get those monthly appointments on the books. Now, if you think you can't afford to do that mental health, well, there are things that you can do that will enhance your mental well-being. And really, to be honest, you have to do that. Take that time for meditation. Now, if you're going to the doctors and you're actually seeing a physician about your mental health, please continue. Don't stop those appointments, because that mental health practitioner or doctor, whoever it is there to assist you. So listen, if it's not the right one, see someone else. I mean, there's many out here. So that's so important. Get someone that you know that you can that you trust and you can believe in, and that they can understand what you're trying to accomplish. Sometimes you may not know what you're trying to accomplish in this mental health thing. You might not know. So there may be some things you need to work on to get clarity and to get healthy. It's so important for us to stay healthy physically, spiritually, and mentally. So I want you all to make those appointments come January and then adhere to what the practitioner, the physician, the doctors are saying, so that you can be your absolute very best, your best. So I do wish you a happy, happy New Year. I know that God is going to bless each one of you in miraculous ways. There are going to be miracles that happen in your life, and you're going to say, what? Look at God, because He's like that. All we have to do is just trust and believe. Trust and believe. Trust and believe. And have the faith to know that God is in control. So, as we start 2025, I ask the Supreme God, our Jehovah Jireh, the God who makes provision for each one of His children, that He would provide, that He would give you all that you have need of. He is the great El Shaddai, God Almighty by Himself. There's none greater than Him. He's your Jehovah Shalom. He's your peace. He's your confidant. He's your Jehovah Nissi. He is the banner over our lives. The banner over our lives. I like knowing that there's a banner over me and over you, that he's got it under control. That's the kind of God that we serve. So, as you begin 2025, don't be fearful of exiting out of some things that you need to exit out of. Just exit. Just exit out of those things. End it. As we enter into, as we walk into, as we journey into, as we ride into, triumphantly, as we enter into 2025, just get excited about what he's about to do in your lives, in my life. I'm excited about it because I know he's going to do a better job than I do. So the one thing that we have to do, this is the one step that I'm going to ask you all to do, that I'm going to do as well. Very easy, but it's not easy. Get out of God's way. Get out of his way. Move over. Let him play center role in your lives, in my life. Let God have the center role. Let him be the all in all. And as we move to the side, move to the back, watch God. Watch God. Because he's a miraculous God. And he's waiting to do what he wants to do for you and for me. I love y'all. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. I hope to see you all next year. In 2025, we'll be talking again. So, I love y'all. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. Walk into 2025, enter into 2025 with a new attitude, with the glory that God has for you and for me. I love y'all. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. May God continue always to smile upon you, and you rest in his peace, in his love, in his joy. Love y'all. Bye-bye.